So on the last episode of Sailing Santorini, we gave you a bit of an insight into our lives in Pittwater and the Hawkesbury River, went on a road trip to visit our family and friends in Melbourne and Adelaide and Outback Australia, and did a trip down to Sydney Harbour where we hung out for a few days. Well, it's we set the alarm for 3:45 this morning. It's pretty early. It's earlier than when we used to get up to go to work. Got a coffee. Heading up to Port Stephens this morning. So I think it'll take us about 10 hours. It's still dark here. We're gonna have to manoeuvre our way out of here in the dark and get the life vests on and harness ourselves up. Because we've actually got a rule that we're always going to wear life jackets when it's dark out the back of the cockpit. So yeah, next time we'll update will be hopefully midway through the trip up to Port Stephens. So cheers.
Okay.
By the water neath the Mexican sky, drink some margaritas by a string of blue lights, listen to the mariachi play at midnight. Are you with me? Are you with me?
Well, we've just arrived in Nelson Bay after, what's the time, 3:30. We left Pittwater at 4:30, so 11 hours, and we had a pretty uneventful trip up. Now we're in Nelson Bay and heading to the marina where we're staying for the next couple of nights.
So we made it to Port Stephens safely up the New South Wales coast from Sydney. Port Stephens is a natural harbour, 160 kilometres northeast of Sydney. It's a large expanse of water. It's quite shallow, but it's 2.5 times larger in area than Sydney Harbour, so it's a pretty big area. But yeah, apparently Port Stephens was named after Captain Cook when he passed through in 1770. It's named after a guy called Sir Philip Stephens, who was the Secretary of the Admiralty. So there's the history. And we've checked into a marina in Soldiers Point. It's pretty expensive. It's like 135 Aussie dollars a night. So we won't be able to afford to do that very often, but we've just stopped here for a couple of nights. We had a function on the first night we got here. So the guys that we bought the boats from, a company called Performance Boating, they're the Jeanneau dealers in Sydney. They had a function on. There was a bit of a regatta up here. We got up too late for the regatta. It was a couple of days ago, but they had a dinner on for the Jeanneau owners a couple of nights ago, which was a good event. They hired a boat out and we went on a cruise around Port Stephens and had dinner and heaps of drinks, and then we ended up Jason and I ended up in the pub with the Performance Boating guys, and we ended up getting pretty wasted on beer, but it was fun. We had a good night. Today we're going to head over to a place called Fame Cove, which is just on the north side of Port Stephens. So this is our tender, which is a 2.4 meter inflatable Zodiac with a high pressure inflatable floor we actually got decided on an inflatable that we could actually roll up and store down below deck for when we're doing passages. So we brought it up in down below deck for the trip up from Sydney. So we're gonna take her out now and pump her up. We arrived in Port Stephens yesterday, so we've also got a Torpedo electric outboard motor that we charged it off the solar panels on the boat. But yeah, it's been pretty good for us so far. We don't really want to be towing the tender when we're doing passages, and we just got to work out where we're going to strap it onto the top of the deck as well when we're travelling around through Australia and up into Indonesia as well. So we'll probably stick it on the front somewhere. But yeah, for now we're just putting it down below deck, and it's easy storage. It wraps up pretty small. We've got an electric pump as well, so it should be pretty easy to pump up.
Come back to me, baby, we can work this out. Oh, baby, come on, let me get to know you. Just another chance so that I can show that I won't let you down and run. No, I won't let you down and run. 'Cause I could be the one. I could be the one.
Nice to get a car from the marina. So we're staying at Soldiers Point Marina in Soldiers Point, which is in Port Stephens, and they're giving us use of Lexus that they have at the marina, which is brilliant. And also it's free wine apparently in the client services area of the marina. So we're going to head back now and have some free wine, I'm sure.
I could be the one. I could be the one.
So I managed to get my resistance band set up, and actually going to do some exercise on the boat. I'm going to try and stay reasonably fit rather than just drinking and eating all the time. So I set up like a little mini gym on the front of the boat. So I've got my exercise mat, resistance bands, push-up bars, and just look at the view. It's like incredible, like the best view from a gym ever.
Do you think you're really going to use this footage? Yeah. It looks a bit wanky though, doesn't it?
Why?
You what?
I'm having a rest.
Yeah, we just started.
I know, it's quite nice, it's like Sunday. I think this is a bit uphill, this thing. It's a bit difficult.
It's better.
I might go the other way, so it's like down the hill. That'll make it easier, I think.
I might get breakfast.
Yeah. I think I might call it that for the first day. I don't want to overdo it.
Speaking a bit of lunch. Yeah.
What are we having today?
Ham and tomato sandwiches.
That's a nice noise, man. That's that, not me. It's hungry work, this cruising.
I'm bored now.
This is the present that the guys from Performance Boating gave us as a leaving gift. We weren't really sure what it was to start off with, but apparently it's to collect rainwater. So you just hang it off the boom or some other place and collect rainwater through the tube, and then you can fill your freshwater tanks with it, so it should come in handy in the tropics. Jason and I have just been thinking of other ways that we could probably put use to it when it's not raining, and we kind of think we might use it as a beer filling device, so we can actually just fill it up with beer and drink from the pipe whilst we're just lying down watching telly. So now I'm going to give it a go to see if that little idea works. So you stick the pipe in the bottom of the bucket thing. I might just hang it up on the cockpit roof, not cockpit roof, cabin roof even. And I got beer, so I got my can of beer. So I'm gonna try it out. Try to pour it in.
I'll set this up.
Hang on. You lift it up, eh? Is that a whole can of beer?
There's some still in here.
That wasn't much in a can.
Oh, still waves in the tree.
I don't think we'll use it for that purpose. Anyway. Fail. So after spending an enjoyable few days hanging around in Port Stephens, we set sail for our first overnight passage up to Coffs Harbour.